Good morning, everybody. Monday morning here in my garden. So many changes since the last time we talked. You wouldn't believe. Some of the flowers have come and gone, even. So I thought, well, we better do it today or it'll just not be there pretty soon. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoy the garden chats, please leave a little hello when you do have time to watch this. And I hope to see you at the store sometime soon. We got some big things happening. We are in the midst of some really big summer sales, and we're taking further reductions on the trade-ins we have. And we're clearing our floor models. So if you want almost new for not new price, come see me. Let's go look at the roses. You're not going to believe these when you see them. Oh, can you hear Chickadee? He's letting me know tea's ready. Look at those roses. They have never been this big. Look at this monster. I'm going to put my hand there so you can see. They're as big as the palm of my hand. They're usually not that big, but you can see some of them are fading off. Petals are dropping. I just really can't believe it. The 9-bark this spring, I thought it wasn't going to survive, but it's now about 10 feet tall, and it bloomed like mad. They're starting to finish up now. And then I've got this lovely yellow. Isn't that pretty? I think I put that in there last year and forgot about it. Yeah, it's I like columbine. And wait till you see the one in the back. This one's about 2 foot tall. Now all the red coral bells have gone crazy. The rose up there, it's nearly done. Pink potentilla. Purple salvia, I think that is. This rose is just going to town. But these are you can see.
Hi, are you Jesse?
Good.
Oh no, it's fine. I'll put it there.
Thank you. Apparently we're getting a delivery. And I think these are the Gaillardia going like crazy. And the rose in the back there. Just massive. Those pink poppies are done for. But look at the bud on this, you guys. See it looks blood red on the outside, and then it's bright yellow on the inside. And then of course it fades into this beautiful yellow center when the pink outsides. And the Gaillardias are really just getting ready to pop. Next time you're here, I expect all this here will be bright yellow. And I gotta do some trimming. I can't quite get into the backyard. That willow is just massive. And the Japanese lilac is finished blooming, so maybe next time you get here, I'll have had time to trim that. And then my daylilies are all massive and starting to stick buds up. It's more purple salvia there. And then these, can't remember what they're called, but they're finished blooming too, and they have creeped out into the yard, so I'll have to do some trimming there. And then, you guys, this rose bush here, there's actually 3 pieces. And, oh, look. Hello, Mr. B. Maybe that's Mrs. B. I think it's Mr. B. Busy making the roses bloom. Making the world a better place to be. This hydrangea now, whew, it's waist high or more. And it's actually got some buds happening. I think last year I got one. I got one bloom off of it. This year it's giving itself some more. And my sedum's blooming. Not pretty. Alrighty, well, let's wander about. Crazy daisies. And then this little rose. It's so sweet. It comes out quite orange when it first blooms, but you can see they're not very big, those petals. It comes out bright orange and then fades off a bit. Now, this one, I can't wait to bring you back to this rose bush because while it's loaded with blooms right now, look at the buds coming. Oh, bunch of bees in the corner there. Just look at the buds coming. Like there's hundreds, literally hundreds. And those lovely things pots I bought right before the water restrictions, sorry. They've managed to survive on my shower water. I'm not showering with pots right now. The rain has kept us pretty secure, but there's another one of those little roses, but this one's a little more subtle. But look, there's these beautiful pink ones, but right in the middle of it all, it's a beautiful yellow one. I do believe that one was called Pink Lemonade. Yeah, and then this rose is blooming like mad as well. But look at, I can't believe how big things got this year. Anybody want to go crawling in there and get rid of all those dead branches for me? I'm holding off. It's not a chore I'm looking forward to. Now I picked up these plants. They've been doing okay on rainwater. That's my gate. I had just started picking up plants. Right as we got our water restrictions. So the good news is we've had a ton of rain and I've been conserving the water, the gray water from the house. So let's see what we've got. Well, so I love these mini hostas because this is such a small little space. It's only about 12 inches wide. And of course, this gate opens into that area. Well, I went out the other day to pick up something at the hardware store, and they still had things in the garden center. So I, of course, had to go look, didn't I? I'll show you what I found. Got another beautiful begonia. It just really shows up there in the shade. White's lovely in the evening. Nothing much down here, just some lamium, another 9-bark. Very different color when it lives in the shade, but I love the colors. And my astilbes are starting to come up. We'll find out what color they are pretty soon. And then these beautiful flowers. I can't remember what they're called, but they're about 3 foot tall. But they moved on over here to the barbecue. I let them bloom before I'm gonna pull them out because it's just pretty. And there's my rain buckets, my shower buckets. Right now, I emptied them all into my fountain. It's so hot, and the birds really do appreciate the water. But when they can hear it, they come fast and furious. So I turn it on, I fill the top layers. Today I have it on for you. Pulled some daisies and put them on my patio table. You can see I was trying to fertilize a few things the other day. But I'm out of rainwater, so I need some rain. Yeah, it's pretty murky, that rainwater. Not as clean and clear, but you know. Not a lot blooming on the shady side of the garden. My lady's mantle is popping up with its lovely green buds. But lots of beautiful texture in the greens, if you like them. It's really interesting, but I've had to hardly water this since I planted it. The rain has been enough to keep it going. And I checked it last night and it's still damp, so the shade and the rain. Great big ferns. I think that was, we've determined it's Liatris. Any of the other gardeners in the group know, give me a holler, let me know what that is. Oh, my fuchsia's not really blooming right now. Oh, the great big. These are massive, you guys. This is about a 3-foot clump. Everything seems big this year. Big, big, big. Got some more stilbies beating the band in here. We'll find out what color they are. Hopefully in our next video. Here's some more purple salvia. The bees love it. This stuff is over 3 foot tall. And usually it's quite stubby. Those ivies were in the garage from last year. I love these baskets. Oh, that one's not blooming either. Well, looks like I gotta go in there and deadhead it a bit. And that poor little Astilbe down there, he's not doing well. Maybe just the shade's a little too deep, although my clematis is really getting out there. It's now about 7 feet tall. Well, lots of things are growing, but not a lot is blooming. This coral bell is gorgeous. It's got these beautiful pink spikes. A little hard to catch on camera because they're so pale. But it's got these really cool curly leaves down in there. There we go. And it's blooming like mad. I lost one rose bush. It didn't make it. And my favorite this year is that bright yellow coral bells with the hot pink flowers. If I could find more of those, I'd probably plant them. That's your guys' job now. If you're out and about and you see any, let me know. Oh, and the poppies. Look at these poppies. These come right up to my chin, but they are done now. This is the last one. But everybody else is starting to degrade. But they come right up to my chin. I couldn't believe it. Then my other rose is going crazy, but underneath here. Then this, pretty excited. The blooms on here are all over. It's another hydrangea. All right, well, I'll show you my little surprise. So my fern is blooming. I'm not even sure I knew that it did that. I have a lovely autumn fern in the back there. There you go. My maidenhair. And then pretty soon you guys are going to get the showing of lilies. Okay, so I found some baby hostas. I'm super excited. This is another blue mouse ears. That's what's over there. This one's just blooming. I think whatever garden center trauma it suffered. Too much cold. We had a cold snap a while back. Maybe heat, sun. But I have 3 new ones. And then this bugleweed. I had 3 big ones, but they didn't all come back. So I have 4 small ones to help replace it. Woo! And I found another columbine. I'm going to stick that out front. And my friend's tomato, well, she's pretty excited. She comes over and counts her tomatoes. She said there was 3, but I could see more than 3. I could see 4, 5. She's pretty happy. And there's the jug of water. She bought it to keep me out of trouble so I don't break any of the water rules. Daisies. There's a few lilies in here too. They're a little bit hidden. And then I've got raspberries coming out. The bees are in there helping me. And then look at this crazy columbine. That's about 3 feet around and about 2-3 feet tall. And there's a white, pale yellow, almost white, and a dark yellow like the one out front. They're going berserk. I don't know where I'm going to put them. Well, here we go. Last bit of the shady part of the garden. I may have had that partially weeded last time we were here. I got out all this crazy stuff that was growing in there. And now you can see my white bleeding heart. There's another bleeding heart down there. And another one just in there. And my other columbine. I love that color. And this poor little basket, that got hit by frost. I wasn't home. But it's trying. It's trying. It was really funny. In the pot, there was a pink and a red one in the same pot. But, yeah, the frost took those out pretty bad. Well, everyone, thank you for joining me on the garden tour. Remember, today in Calgary, it's going to be hot. So make sure you hydrate. Make sure you follow water restrictions. I, of course, still follow the water restrictions actually inside because I always have. So not much new there. And I'm going to leave you with the beautiful sounds of the fountain and my neighbor's dog. So take care of yourselves. And we will see you hopefully in the store sometime soon. I do appreciate you showing up for the garden tour. Do leave a hey, how you doing? Oh, hey Peggy, I see you. Well, Peggy, this year I have not spent the time or the work needed, but those of you who are perfectionist gardeners will see all the weeds and the thistles and the stuff popping up, but I only have so much time. And right now it's going to be too hot to be out to weed, so another day, another time. Maybe if you're bored, you could come over and keep me company. Anyway, take care. Talk soon.